What's going on? How y'all doing? This video gonna be about CNN. Is gonna present the price of freedom, and it's gonna be about victims and that racist mafia trash known as NRA. I've always spoken out against our NRA, and I always will. You know, it's a shame that you got to go to different stores and weapons are sold handily, or they have to have signs up telling people to conceal this and that. How about you go to the store if you have children, or if you have someone elderly, or you just a peaceful, ordinary peaceful citizen, mind your business. Why do you have to encounter these Billy Bobs and this trash with their NRA hats and their gun toting thing? They not fighting no wars. They're not going to Afghanistan. What they gonna do? What are they gonna do? They ain't gonna do nothing. Get up an old Billy Bob pickup truck and throw their old hateful flag, because they're not even rocking the flag for unity. They're writing it. They're rocking it for white supremacy. I see it all the time. And you see it in your city, in your town. The people were not that patriotic before Trump came along, and they used that against the Colin Kaepernick, who was intelligent, to point out the hypocrisy and the institutionalized systematic racism that's involved. So all these Billy Bob stores that have these gun toting and all this stuff, they're trying to flex, and we want this camp and we want to do this. What is your agenda? What are you promoting? You're not promoting any form of unity. You're promoting devastation. And they talk big talk because they are mafia. They in all kinds of sorts of businesses. Could you imagine that some of these businesses said we will not have any dealings with you because of what you promote and the genocide and the killing and lynchings of people? But they don't care. And it goes all around the world. So the CNN special will tap into that. But it won't go into the realities of what they've done for them in the black communities, and how those guns have been touted and have been pushed with an agenda, in which they have been. There has been an agenda. You know, it's a sad reality that you got better access of getting a gun than you do to getting a heart transplant or a kidney transplant. It's a sad reality. Priorities are not what it's supposed to be. And that's a sad reality. And yes, I've always said, and I always will say, ban the guns. You don't need them. You know, you don't need them. If you treat people with civility and humanity and you have respect, you wouldn't need to be gun toting, you see. Because you see what a Dylan Roof did in a black church. You see what goes on with these real terrorists and how it's an agenda. Propaganda and the money that's been spent to do that. But that's what happens when you have to use those kind of weapons against people to get your point across, because you don't have the intellect and the capacity to conversate. And that is the ugly reality. Please give me your thoughts and takes about the price of freedom the CNN presents. And that's how I feel about the NRA. Got no respect for them. They're trash. Please hit the like, subscribe. I welcome thoughts and comments. I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for one another. And it's going to come a day when weapons will not unload and you have to use your brain. What a novel concept. Wonder what that would actually be like if they had to put the guns down and had to use the real power. They couldn't do much. Because obviously, look at what they've done in this country. Look at the genocide and lynchings and legalities that have been set forth. That's why you've got these badges out here of people going against people, because it's done on purpose. I'm out.